Dear learners, welcome to this session on Theories in Educational Management Part 2. In the last session, we have discussed characteristics of theories of educational management, functions of theories of educational management, classical theories of educational management, human relation theory of educational management, and theory of organizational behavior of educational management. In this session, we shall be discussing another three theories of educational management. First, theories of human management in organization of educational management, contingency and situational theories, and system theory of management. Theories of human management in organization of educational management. The main focus of these theories is on managing human resources of the organization. Gregor has proposed two theories, Theory X and Theory Y. Theory X: an average human being has an inherent dislike for work and will avoid it if he or she can. Average human being prefers to be directed, prefers security, and avoids responsibility. Therefore, most people must be forced, controlled, directed, and threatened with punishment so as to achieve organizational goals. So, the entire emphasis of this theory is on punishment because average human beings, they do not like to work. Therefore, they can be forced, they can be threatened with punishment in order to achieve the goals of the organization. Now, theory Y is very different from theory X, and it takes a positive view of human beings. Physical and mental work are just like play if they are satisfying. Man will exercise self-direction and self-control towards goals of the organization if he or she is committed to them. Commitment is a function of rewards, and the best rewards are ego satisfaction and self-actualization. The average person can learn to accept and seek responsibility. Avoiding responsibility and emphasis on security are learned and not inherent characteristics. Creativity, inventiveness, and imagination occur in most of the people and not selected few. Now comes theory Z. Now this theory has the following main points: individual responsibility, consensual decision making, slow evaluation and promotion, explicit measures of performance, and commitment to all aspects of employees' life, including family life. Next is contingency and situational theories. These theories are more relevant for day-to-day management of the educational institutions. Why is it so? Because these theories focus on the management of routine matters within the four walls of the educational institution in a congenial atmosphere. Let us take the case of a school. Head of the institution is concerned about effectiveness and efficiency of teachers, and the teachers, they are performing certain tasks. Now these teachers also have certain needs, so the head of the institution may allow some flexibility as per the needs of the situation, but the effectiveness and the efficiency of teachers is the main goal. Working style of an organization is contingent, that is dependent upon the nature of work to be done, needs of the people involved, An educational manager needs to strike a perfect balance not only between organization and tasks, but also tasks and people, and then people and organization. System theory of management. This theory can be traced to Aristotle, who suggested that whole is greater than the sum of its parts. How is it possible? Now, according to the founders of this theory, it is not enough to understand the parts, but understanding the relationship among parts is also important. There are six main components of a system. First is subsystem. Each part of the bigger whole is a subsystem. These parts make the whole organization. Each subsystem is a part of the larger system, which in turn is subsystem of a still larger ecosystem. This we can understand with the help of an example. Child is a system, but when child becomes a part of a larger system, that is school system, then child becomes a subsystem of school system. School is a system, but when it becomes a part of a larger system, educational system, then school becomes a subsystem of educational system. Synergy defines relationships amongst all parts of the organization. All parts interact and there are relationships. So this comes under synergy. There are open and closed systems. Open systems actively interact with the environment, whereas closed systems have no or poor interaction with the environment. System boundary. Each system has a boundary that separates it from its environment. Fifth is flow. Flow represents the movement of inputs into the system from the environment and their transformation into outputs and supply of outputs to the environment. Sixth is feedback. It helps us in knowing whether or not output is accepted by the environment. This feedback helps the educational organization in improving its future programs. Dear learners, you can reach me at these two email addresses, and thank you very much for this session.